Okay, so good afternoon. So my topic will revolve around three different concepts, which are language, meaning, and grammar, and how these three concepts ano ba, are related to this course. So, without further ado, start. So let's define first the term so that we won't be, confused. First is language. So according to Faith and Strauss in 2014, language is what humans use for us to communicate, for us to exchange our ideas, our stances, our desires. Yeah, that's what we use. The medium. However, this course is, in addition to what Renji have said earlier, this course is the social and cognitive process in which we transform the world into words. How do we do that? We do it by transforming or translating our ideas, our stances, our experiences through a common medium, which is language. And this course does not only use language, mainly the sentences, group of sentences, words. It also includes semiotic features such as gestures or any non-verbal or verbal features. Like, ito si eye gaze and eye gaze and intonation, eye gaze music. And intonation calculations, pwedeng tone, even silence is included as semiotic feature. And this language, the use of language in this course is connected with the context. That's what Renji have said earlier, with the social, cultural, and historical patterns and development of use. So let's move on with the stuff that this course is made of. So let's define grammar. Grammar is a set of rules that we use as a guide to analyze this course. So remember that. So, however, there are a lot of various perspectives of linguists about how grammar is used in discourse analysis. First perspective is the formalist approach, wherein they view grammar as a set of abstract and mathematical rules that helps us humans to construct sentences grammatically. Do you remember the universal generative grammar, right? From finite rules, we create infinite number of utterances. That, yun din siya, standard siya na formalist approach, and they view form as independent of meaning. Form is independent of meaning. Okay, so for you to better understand, I'm gonna binigay na pala siya ng readings ng sentences to explain. First is, ito kasi yan. Sorry sa mga ginamit kong mukhang magagamit.
Wala kang papapaalam.
Kagro ko naman sa partner.
Wait lang.
Kagro mo ba?
Friends naman tayo.
Pero lang yun, hindi sa mga
Bakit niya ba picture, Ting? Masana mo mabamural ko?
Yan lang yung picture mo na sa lista kasi yan eh.
Grabe.
Siya ano pala yun?
Wait lang, sorry kasi.
Nakakawag si Carlo.
Wow, Renji ah.
Medyo kahit nahihirapan.
Ay, galing yun. Okay. So these two sentences, as you can see, these are grammatical sentences. However, the difference is that, if you will see, the underlined words are the subjects. The encircled, nakabilog are the verbs. And in the first sentence, the duckling is the direct object. And in the second sentence, the curiously is an adverb to support the verb sleep. Right? So there's nothing wrong with both of the sentences. However, the second sentence given by Chomsky does not imply an obvious sense that we can extract from the sentence. How come colorless green? Dito pa lang parang contradicts lang yung colorless and green. Parang yung colors and green nga siya. Tapos, ideas, sleep. Natutulog, do ideas sleep? Tapos, dito ka pa ng pure sleep. Pero, it says that we can create a sentence with meaning, even though it is not, ano tawag dito? Obviously, extracted. Kasi it is possible to extract meaning with this through chopping the sentence into categories. Right? We know that this is the subject, we know that this is the verb, and we know this is the adverb. Therefore, it makes sense, but it does not make sense actually. What? Yeah, so for you to further understand, I'm gonna give the third example. Kasi, nakinasulat.
Grammatically, especially yung capital words.
Malaki kasi ang sulat.
Times pa yung
Ayan. These are group of, if this is a sentence composed of a single word, right? That's just repeats. But according to Pinker, and not according to wait, yeah, the sentence given by Pinker, though it looks like this, it implies meaning because Buffalo is a state in New York City. Am I right? Yeah, but it's a place in New York, somewhere in New York State. And Buffalo here refers to the verb, which means, do you know what it means?
No.
Buffalo in verb means to bully or to baffle. Buffalo. And the buffalo is a group of bison. Group of buffaloes. This just means that what? Perfect na yun. Ayan.
Isa pang F.
Ay, sorry. Basta buffalo yan. Yan. In short,
What's the point?
we can extract meaning even though the sentence does not imply an obvious meaning through chopping the words into categories which are noun, verb, subject. Do you get my point?
Yes.
Thank you.
So what's the point of using all those examples in your discussion?
For them to understand it.
What? Yes, understand what? Understand what?
That
Because you're talking about critical discourse analysis, so how does that apply? How does that connect to your discussion on CDA? Because you're talking about sentence and ambiguity. You're talking about syntax and semantics in general. So how does that connect to CDA? That's my concern.
in analyzing a discourse through chopping sentences, we can extract meaning without considering the other factors such as the biography of the author, this historical background, and all through investigating the actual sentence.
You're correct, but you're talking about discourse analysis. There's critical. You're correct if you're talking about discourse analysis. However, I'm asking for critical discourse analysis.
Okay, so
And
I'm
the
gonna,
formal features lang
Ay,
naman
sorry,
yung
sir.
discussion. So medyo confusing lang siguro.
so BS Ed English 2-1, who can define critical discourse analysis?
Oh,
Uy, sige na, sagot.
try.
Sir, I'm your classmates and just helping you.
Facilitating.
So, the essence of why Cashin is discussing these things is because in critical discourse analysis, there are two perspectives that should be discussed or analyzed. First is the linguistic feature of a language, and the second are the implications in society of these linguistic features. So, for example, how pronoun indicates something, how these words construction indicates something that it produces that concept of hegemony, or that it constructs or it shapes how people think in the concept of dominance po. Kaya we are only giving superficial informations for us to For me, our classmates understand that the linguistic features can also convey meanings, but also convey ambiguity. But in the first,
Much better. I
in the
understand it.
succeeding parts of the discussion po, we will be discussing a critical discourse analysis by Remorosa naman po in Rodrigo Duterte.
No worries. I now understand it better.
Thank you, EJ.
Yeah. Then class, please listen to EJ.
Ayan, that is the conclusion.
Okay.
Next perspective is the cognitive functional approach, which explains totally different from the latter. This says that form and meaning are inextricably connected, or they are inseparable. And grammar here is viewed as not an autonomous aspect of the human mind that works independently from meaning and function. Because they believe that all language structures are symbolic instruments that serve to convey meaning.
Which means?
Because in constructing a discourse or in constructing a sentence, we use the principle of choosing, wherein we just don't fill in blanks for us to complete a sentence. We put those words because it has a symbolic meaning. Let me further explain. Ay, hindi yun ah. Nawala.
Pagkatao na nakikita ko ka.
Sorry. Dalawang beses ko lang din kami sinay. Nawala.
Okay, please continue.
Ano po sir yung example?
Okay, example na.
Kaya hindi mahawak.
Chismosa tinapiyas ang tenga. Gusto ko yun ah.
Sige nyo na rin. Maliit na.
Grabe yung Chinese class.
As for need, we're looking for noted, requested. Okay na. Hindi ka alit. Kasi ayaw naman ako need. Yan. I'm going to call people to fill the sentence. By choosing the words provided in the choices, the A and B. Who wants to answer? Anne. Hindi na answer. Ay, hindi mo basa?
Here's the report that you
Here,
have. I hope that it is...
Blank. The choices are as for need. Ito ako nagsulat kung ginabasa ko. Hindi kahit action based ang music. Has that it is what you needed. Needed na yan.
Game, sige na.
Game na. Ano lang na
Kahit yung
Here
naman
is
sila.
the report that you asked for. I hope that this is to your mind.
In thinking, what would you want to fill the blanks with? What would you think? I mean, wait. In thinking refer to when I'm saying the sentence, who are you trying to refer to? Ganon.
Superior.
The superior. Okay, another. Sige.
Here is the report that you requested. I hope that it is as to your liking.
What did you sabi ito?
Consider.
I think of it as a way of talking to someone that is just in the same level as you.
See, and thank you. In choosing what words you would choose to fill a sentence, you consider whom are you talking to and how are you going to express your thoughts. That is why here they said that meaning and form are inextricably connected because you in here they analyze a discourse with considering the biological factors, the social background, the historical background, in order to form or in order to extract meaning. Okay, so let's go back with the farmer kills the duckling. Ay, pinanay ko yan.
Agreed sa PowerPoint, criminal pa rin yung
Okay, who wants to answer? Kasi if according to the readings, this sentence does not respond to anything except if you will say this, if you were asked, then what happens next? Then you can answer the farmer kills the duckling. But if this sentence alone, it does not respond to anything. So if we're going to retell this into a different approach, how are you going to tell this? It's either you change what is the gender of the farmer? Is he a guy? Is he a woman? What is his name? Is his name Conrad? Ganon.
Diyan ko nun.
Justin Bieber.
Yeah, and considering instead of putting kill, you might as well put dismembered, yung hinatik siya, ganun tapos
Could you please get to your point already?
Okay.
Get to your point already.
Di ang tawag dito.
Get to your point already.
Yeah, because in cognitive functional approach, every word, every parts of the structure are important because they imply meaning, not just because it is included in categories of grammar, in categories of language. It means no. It is because words are symbolic features of language that implies meaning. Therefore, they are important in considering to analyze a discourse. Done.
Okay, good. So whether fixing
Sorry,
things,
pictures.
so whether fixing things, can someone please summarize?
That may feed the story.
Or if you want, you may ask someone to do the reporting for you. It's fine because
So first, let's describe what is adjective. As we all know, adjective is describes the noun.
Take your seat. You ask someone because when you go sa'yo lang naman sasabi sa'yo.
Tapos yung adverbs, it describes the verb or the action.
How about
So,
adjectives?
Yung noun po. It describes the noun
Okay.
or the names, ganun.
Very good.
So, it is said here that grammar clearly does serve as a communicative mechanism for structure, concept, and choice. So, yung ibig sabihin po nito is, yung grammar daw po is, yun yung sinusundan natin kapag gumagamit tayo kapag kapag nagkakaroon tayo ng conversation or discourse. Tapos po, yun daw po yung yung structure of language. So dito po, inaano po na ina-explain po dito how we understand or how we interpret the discourse or the conversation. Tapos po, yun sa wait lang. So grammar as tapos na yun. Grammar, conceptual stance, and discourse. It was said here that, here, yung how we choose our words and how we string them together to say what we mean in speech or writing reveals about who we are. So, kapag gumagamit daw tayo ng conversation, parang nire-reflect nito kung sino tayo, kung ano yung nararamdaman natin, kung ano yung nasa utak natin, or kung paano natin piniperceive yung mga bagay-bagay. Sorry po.
Why? Just continue, if you can.
So, sinasabi rin dito na yung daw po, yung discourse daw po is nagtitake parang nagtitake place siya. Ay, yung discourse daw po, binubuo siya ng mga stance or ng mga point of views po natin. Dito na pala ako.
Okay, next. You understand it?
Wait lang po. Pero dito, katulad po ng sinabi ni Keshin kanina, yung grammar is inextricably tied to human cognition and function. So hindi natin mapaghiwalay yung grammar pagdating sa pagsasalita ay sa human cognition daw po at yung function, especially kapag nagkakaroon tayo ng discourse or conversation. So yung daw po dito is yung grammar po is meron po siyang meaning sa niya po. Yung tawag dito. The elements of grammar like vocabulary items have meanings in their own right. So, nagbibigay daw po tayo ng meaning sa mga grammar or sa isang sentence or na ginagawa po natin.
So what makes grammar conceptual?
Kasi po, yung ideas po natin. Yung sa grammar po. Kasi ano po siya? Wait lang. Kasi po, yung po natin, yung paano natin, yung mga ideas and thoughts po natin. Sa mga grammar daw, kung paano po natin isinasayos or ginagamit po yung isang idea po sa grammar po. Parang pinagsasama-sama po siya.
I just continue. I'm just asking for clarification.
So, yung sa po,
Ayan, I want you to expand that further. Because earlier you're talking about grammar without any categories. Now you're talking about categories. And both things are different.
wait lang po. Hindi ko po kasi siya totally na nabasa
Next.
po nung
Next.
nasa mapit.
Next.
So, hindi po, yung sa conceptualizing things, yung sa nouns daw po, yung sinasabi ko dito, yung concrete nouns daw po. Yun po yung natin, yung mga, mga tangible things po, or visible things.
Okay, we understand it. Next. It's very basic for English majors, right? You know what that is.
So, yun lang po kasi yung nakasummarize. Tapos po yung abstract nouns, which is yung mga katulad po ng mga concept ideas po. Tapos yung sa,
Okay, so what's the main point of your discussion?
yung sa po, yung sa paggamit po ng grammar po, yung nagte-take place po yung mga part of speech sa grammar po.
Okay.
Na po, importante po na malaman din po natin yung mga parts of speech po, na katulad po ng mga adjectives and adverbs po, para po mabuo or mas maintindihan po yung grammar or yung structure po ng language.
Are you referring about the lang or the parole? In terms of the study of grammar. it might be different things. Diba sinabi, individual utterances yung parol, and then yun lang yung parang system na nag-work ng parol. So, what particular thing you're referring to, the moment you talk about grammar in general, it might be different thing. The moment you talk about it, let's say for example, how Vince used concrete nouns and abstract nouns as to what the grammar or the language uses. Parang ganun yung idea. So, which particular things you're referring to? It might be different things, diba? So are you referring to your discussion in terms of grammar as a lang or grammar as a parol? Individual utterance as used by English majors like you, or about the system talaga ng assertion and uttering, which is the lang or the norm?
Sa lang po. Kasi po nakalagay po dito na ano po, system of mechanism po siya. So, parang ang inaano po natin is general lang po siya na parang...
You're talking about generally, no? Parang hindi ka specific about yung sa lang and parol. Because that's the function of your discussion. Parang ganun. Okay, it's fine. I'm just clarifying things.
Tapos po yung sa ano
I'm
na
not intimidating. I'm just clarifying things. Don't worry about it.
yung sa count and non-count po.
Okay, we understand it. So parang mahalaga na alam mo yung categories na ginagamit. In terms of using grammar. Okay. So you begin with your thesis statement for the next report.
Go Bubsy.
Relax kayo ba, Dan?
Opo. Basta ulan. Isda lang or parang.
Yes, super lakas.
So, ito naman po i-report ko is, ano lang, maiksi lang po. Let's talk about noun as...
Okay, before you tell us about that, can you please situate your discussion into a wider perspective of CDA? Parang ganun. Para makonect natin. Kasi hindi pwedeng isolated yung discussion.
Okay po. Bakit po i-discuss
It's fine. It's fine. But please kahit short introduction lang kung bakit kailangan i-discuss mo yung mga bagay na yun.
Ano po? Parang mag-start na po.
Go ahead.
Ayan, sa unified wholes versus individual members. So, I'm gonna refer to collective nouns. Collective nouns are individual members belong to a common
Okay,
group.
next, you know about that.
So in the collective nouns, in this course, when we use collective nouns, we can find some variability in the co-occurring verb forms. So, ayun. Yung mga verb forms na yun is yung the third person present tense singular or S forms and the non-singular form. Example ko po is, yan, English faculty are invited to the upcoming General Assembly. So, the word faculty represents the collective noun and are is the plural verb. So, yung plural verb na are na yan, nire-represent niya yung mga faculty members, or yung mga faculty members who may be interested to the upcoming General Assembly. So yan, nag-refer yan dun sa variability na yung plural verb nagre-represent siya ng individual members. On the other hand, the faculty expresses its disappointment with Hill's most recent action. So ito naman, faculty expresses is a singular verb. So, yung singular verb na expresses, and then yung faculty, syempre, collective noun nga siya, yung expresses, nirepresent niya yung conceptuality na yung faculty, pinopoint niya as a whole group. So, yung pinaka-point ko dito is, marami siyang sa collective nouns, maraming variations and differences sa collective nouns, meron mga dialectical differences, pero sa tulong ng grammatical patterns, it becomes clear to the users of the language kung ano ba yung pinagkaiba ng sa team membership and dun sa team membership and dun sa and participation or yung pinagkaiba ng individual members sa unified goals. Nagets mo po ba?
You simplify it in one sentence.
Ayun.
You're just telling a very basic idea about patterns and grammar.
So itong collective nouns, yung discourse when we use collective nouns in discourse, we are able to recognize the plural, or we are being able to recognize the individual members and also the unified wholes with the help of the verb forms and also wait lang. Even though there are dialectical differences, the speakers of the dialects were able to grammatically and conventionally accept it.
So you're contradicting yourself. Right?
Wait lang.
So if there's a pattern, then why do you think there are nuances occurring and they accept those nuances in the first place? So that's really contradictory. And I do not know why.
Tama nga ako, Big, sa yellow bus. Yellow bus.
Okay, next please.
Ay. Bawas na. Huwag na.
You're killing us.
Are we supposed to stop now? Or are we supposed to stop now, or are we supposed to stop? It's already for okay, please continue.
No, umuulan pa naman, sir.
We should stop.
Ano yun? Going back dun sa kanina, yung pinaka-point nung sa collective nouns is even though may differences nga, even though may differences, the users will, mas nalilinawan pa rin tayo mas nalilinawan pa rin tayo kung ano ba yung kung ano yung pinagkaiba ng team membership and yung sa sa unified souls. Katulad nga po nung in example ko kanina.
At this point, I guess we need to stop so that we can do annex. But please pay attention. I'm going to give you short comments about your reporting for today. So please listen carefully. Number one, I decided today that the reportings are not supposed to last within 30 minutes. It must be 20 minutes or less. We reduce it. And someone please take timer over their classmates' reports. Number two, that's my first concern though about the time. Number two, I know that